Seeing our addictions. Can you see yours? Hi, my name is David O'Dwyer, and welcome to the Daily Stoic. 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. I always forget his name. Thank you for joining me for this on day 8 of this journey. And today, for January 8th, seeing our addictions. We must give up many things to which we are addicted, considering them to be good. Otherwise, courage will vanish, which will continually test itself. Greatness of the soul will be lost, which can't stand out unless it disdains as petty what the mob regards as most desirable. SENECA, Moral Letters, 74.12b to 13. What we consider to be harmless indulgences can easily become full-blown addictions. We start off with coffee in the morning. Soon enough, we can't start the day without it. We check our email because it's part of our job, but soon enough, we feel the phantom buzz of the phone in our pocket every few seconds. Soon enough, these harmless habits are running our lives. The little compulsions and drives that we have not only chipped away at our freedom and sovereignty, they cloud our clarity. We think we're in control, but are we really? As one addict put it, the addiction is when we've lost the freedom to abstain. Let us reclaim that freedom. What addiction is for you can vary. Soda, drugs, complaining, gossip, the internet, biting your nails. But you must reclaim the ability to abstain within. It is because it is within it your clarity and self-control. Let me try that last line. But you must reclaim the ability to abstain, because within it is your clarity and self-control. Yeah, this one really hits home for me today. I think I mentioned this in another video. So I'm actually, I had big issues actually with drugs and alcohol in my younger life, and did a 12-step program and everything else like that. And I know for me that I used to say this when I used to be really addicted to cigarettes as well. I don't, the addiction will always still be there. It's recognizing it of and I used to get stoned all the time as well, get high. I don't have anything in moderation. All these things are okay, but it's when you recognize that these little compulsions start to take over and they control your thought process, and they start to, as he put it, takes away your freedom and your clarity. For me, and it's even recognizing the small little insidious ones. I noticed in starting doing these videos, I've been getting a few more kind of likes and follows on the channel, so thank you very much. Follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But every couple hours, I noticed the last 3 days, I'm constantly checking the thing. And I've had to really kind of check myself on that of why am I doing it? Why am I making these videos? It's great to connect with the people that have left comments and, that, but it's really about me, I had to recognize my singleness of purpose of putting out the message, and not get caught up in the likes and the follows and the everything else. Appreciate all of it. Don't get me wrong, but it can become an addiction to itself. The phone can become an addiction. We're constantly looking at the thing, and it's pulling us away from the things that truly matter, to finding in the self-control and the own self-clarity. Last year when I attempted to do this journey, I was getting stoned all the time, and I lost the motivation because I wasn't being clear of mind, right? When I'm not drinking, not smoking weed, not smoking cigarettes, personally, just for me, my energy levels increase. I feel like something is like a fire inside of me grows and grows and grows, and I'm not tamping it down with these addictions. And I think addictions can be even video game addictions, porn addictions. It can be anything when we start to do an action, for me, right? That is as a way of so I don't have to deal with what's in front of me, right? I'm using it as a coping mechanism. When it turns into a full-blown kind of this coping mechanism kind of takes over, where you have to do a thing. You don't have to do anything, right? It's all, as they say, and the Stoics say, it's always what's within your control, not without your control, and recognizing the first step in Alcoholics Anonymous is that we are powerless over alcohol, our lives became unmanageable. We had to admit that our lives had become unmanageable. Like, we had to recognize our powerlessness over the thing. We had to accept and surrender. And I think this is a powerful thing about addiction, is recognizing you have to accept that it's controlled. You have to let go in order to regain the control. You have to lose in order to win. And it seems counterintuitive, but as someone who's gone through this process several times, it is the way that I've found the best, most effective way to get through an addiction, whatever it may be. And it starts with, first with the awareness. Until you become aware of recognizing the patterns, having that moments of clarity so you can step out. And then when you're actually free from it, you start to see how clear things are versus how muddied things are. And it's such a powerful kind of thing. And really, really fascinating. So, I'd be curious, what are the little addictions that you get kind of caught up in on your day-to-day life, right? Because that's how we live life. Let me know in the comments below and what you do to try to kind of overcome those addictions. What are your strategies and tips? We'd love to know. I find that awareness and surrender, recognizing what's in my control and outside of my control, helps me regain my clarity and freedom. With that, that's just a short one for today. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget, like I said, like, subscribe, follow, and notification button. You guys know the drill. There'll be a video somewhere there with, for the rest of them as well. So I just want to say, you guys have a great, if not better day.